Young and the Restless spoilers Tuesday, July 30th reveal that tensions between Sharon Newman and her ex Nick Newman and Phyllis are coming to a head. Through the lens of complicated relationships, we will explore secrets, pain and temptation. Sharon, with a heart full of doubts, witnesses Nick and Phyllis holding hands at the Crimson Lights Cafe, a place that has witnessed many love stories blossom and fall. Not stopping there, the scene of them having lunch together at the Society restaurant only deepens Sharon's worries. Is their relationship more than just friendship? Nick and Phyllis, although trying to reassure Sharon that their relationship is simply friends, the intimate gestures that constantly arise between them make things more difficult to explain. It seems that the old flame has never really died between them, and the wind of lust is gradually fanning that flame. Nick and Phyllis' relationship has been rocky. While Nick rejected Phyllis earlier this year when she made a drunken pass at him, things seem different this time. Phyllis has moved on from the loss of Danny Romolotti and is now closer to Nick than ever. Will they give in to temptation and get back together? Nick and Phyllis' reunion could be the trigger for Sharon's jealous streak, causing her to lose control completely. Sharon's emotional turmoil is compounded by her medication adjustments and the memories of Cassie Newman she's been struggling with. Sharon's constant emotional swings have many fans questioning her mental health. Meanwhile, Sharon's bipolar disorder could be behind some of the plot twists. Sharon is not happy with the way Nick and Phyllis' relationship continues, and things could get worse if they actually get back together. Imagining Sharon stalking Nick and catching him kissing Phyllis, or even witnessing them having sex in the bedroom, could send Sharon into a panic. Sharon has also imagined kissing Nick, and based on the way the scene was filmed, she seems to genuinely believe it's happening. These hallucinations could lead Sharon to believe she's back with Nick, which could make her extremely angry if she finds out about his betrayal with Phyllis. The Young and the Restless promises to deliver some shocking twists and turns as Sharon could do some crazy things that will surprise Nick, Phyllis, and everyone around them. Stay tuned to see what happens next in the lives of these characters as they deal with deep emotions and difficult decisions in their complicated love lives. Sharon Newman, a familiar figure to fans of The Young and the Restless, has recently been feeling uneasy about the intimate yet mysterious relationship between Nick Newman and Phyllis. Sharon's feelings are not without foundation. The Crimson Lights Cafe, once a meeting place for lovers, became the stage for a fateful encounter when Sharon happened to see Nick and Phyllis holding hands. A similar scene occurred at Society, an upscale restaurant, where they apparently had an intimate lunch. On each occasion, Nick and Phyllis were quick to explain that their relationship was just friends. However, these explanations did not seem to be enough to ease Sharon's doubts. Nick and Phyllis' history has proven that they have an intense and sometimes irresistible attraction to each other. And, although Nick rebuffed Phyllis's advances on a drunken night earlier this year, there's no guarantee that won't change. Phyllis has moved on from the loss of Danny Romolotti, seemingly finding peace and happiness with Nick again. The distance between them has not only been reduced emotionally, but also physically. This increased closeness could be a sign of a rekindled relationship, something Sharon fears most. With her moods becoming increasingly unstable due to her medication adjustments, Sharon is not only struggling with memories of her deceased daughter, Cassie Newman, but also with her own emotional swings. Her mood swings have led many to question whether she is adhering to her treatment regimen. Sharon's bipolar disorder could lead to unpredictable actions and take the story to an even more shocking turn. Tensions begin when Sharon Newman has a painful encounter with Daniel Romolotti Jr. The conversation, while initially well-intentioned, quickly turns tense when they begin discussing what happened to Sharon's late daughter, Cassie Newman. Memories of unhappy times with Cassie and the choices Sharon had to make in the past turn the conversation into a heavy exchange, making the atmosphere even more tense. Meanwhile, Faith Newman, also struggling with growing concerns about her mother's behavior, reaches out to her father, Nick Newman, to share an alarming observation: Sharon doesn't seem to be taking her medication. Faith's descriptions of Sharon's condition not only worry Nick, but also leave him feeling helpless in his inability to help the woman he once loved so deeply. When Nick initially confronts Sharon, she pretends that everything is fine. She tries to hide the fact that she is struggling, trying to maintain a facade of normalcy and control. However, eventually, the mounting pressure and the shrinking space to hide make it impossible for Sharon to keep it all in. In an emotional moment, she admits to Nick that she is having a serious problem. Sharon's most heartbreaking admission doesn't stop with her quitting smoking. She also confesses about a kiss she imagined between her and Nick, a sign of the deep longing and loneliness she feels. She shares that she still has feelings for Nick, and that even though she knows things may never be the same again, her heart can't stop missing him. The conversation between Sharon and Nick is not only a cathartic moment for both of them, but also a major turning point in their relationship. Nick, though shocked and saddened, did his best to understand and support Sharon, promising to help her find the help she needed to get through this crisis. Set against the backdrop of a small town with so many secrets and hidden emotions, Sharon and Nick's story is a powerful reminder of the power of love, compassion, and forgiveness. The days ahead will certainly be challenging, but also an opportunity for the two to reconnect and reconcile. Sharon, one of the central characters of the film, was extremely angry when she saw Phyllis talking to her daughter. This was not the first time Sharon and Phyllis had conflicts, but the level of tension and anger this time seemed deeper than ever. The incident took place right in front of Nick, who was not only at the center of the complicated love triangle but also a witness to this emotional event. Nick's eyes, in that moment, reflected a series of complex emotions. Viewers could feel the helplessness, sorrow, and perhaps a deep understanding of what was going on between the two important women in his life. The story was not just about a normal quarrel, but also about the accumulation of secrets and a long-standing relationship being pushed to the boiling point. In addition, the incident also led to a series of speculations from the audience about Sharon's health condition. Comments on social media about her appearing to be slurring her words, having glazed eyes, and appearing drunk or on drugs have sparked a lot of concern. Sharon's face appears swollen and out of sorts, leading many to worry that she may be suffering from a serious medical condition like lupus or may be dealing with substance abuse issues. Fans and viewers have been expressing their concerns for Sharon on social media. Many have expressed sympathy and wished her a speedy recovery. The question is whether Sharon will address these rumors on her personal page, or whether she will let things cool down naturally. Meanwhile, Nick is also facing a dilemma as he tries to navigate the relationship between the two women he cares about the most. Balancing friendship, love, and family ties is never easy, and Nick may have to make some big decisions to save his relationship and get things back on track. This could set off a series of unforeseen events, with Sharon at the center of an emotional storm. Those around Sharon, including Nick and Phyllis, may have to deal with the consequences of her impulsive actions and decisions made in anger. The Young and the Restless knows how to keep viewers on edge, and with this episode, we'll be treated to moments of drama, conflict, and betrayal as the lives of these characters continue to revolve around the relentless events of Genoa City. Nick is once again caught in the crossfire of two important women in his life. His eyes during the confrontation not only show helplessness but also reflect deep pain. He seems to be trying to understand and carefully process these complex emotions and relationships. Nick must balance between protecting Sharon, whom he once loved deeply, and maintaining a healthy relationship with Phyllis, who is not only a friend but also a significant part of his life. A mystery that has attracted public attention. Not only has the conflict with Phyllis attracted attention, but Sharon's appearance with a swollen face and a drunken appearance has also raised concerns. Social media speculation about her health has become a hot topic. Some fans are worried that she may be suffering from serious health problems, while others question whether this is the result of plastic surgery or another health event. The response from the fan community has shown the depth of their concern for Sharon. She is not just a character, but an icon who has accompanied them through many ups and downs in life. These fans expressed their hopes and prayers for Sharon's recovery, and expected an explanation from the character or the show's producers. While the mysteries of Sharon's health are gradually revealed, the relationship between her, Phyllis, and Nick will continue to be the center of attention, providing the audience with tense, emotional, and surprising moments. Viewers will need to follow each episode to not miss any developments in this complex and fascinating storyline. The next chapter of The Young and the Restless promises to be packed with new developments, from secrets revealed to potentially changed decisions. Imagining Sharon wandering around town in a state of confusion, encountering Nick and Phyllis in an intimate moment, or even in the same room, could be enough to send Sharon over the edge. The hallucinations caused by bipolar disorder could make Sharon believe she's reunited with Nick, and realizing that he's cheating with Phyllis could send her into a complete meltdown.